Now that we understand some fire basics, let's look at the few fire hazards you might come across in a hazardous waste setting. By learning how to quickly identify and address these hazards, we can prevent a fire before it occurs. Some common fire hazards in hazardous waste operations include electrical distribution and lighting equipment, flammable liquids and gas, careless smoking, and handling hazardous waste materials in containers. Electrical systems are essential for powering machinery and equipment, but they can also be a major source of fires in industrial settings. Examples of potential hazards include overloaded circuits, damaged wiring, and faulty electrical components. This could lead to excessive heat or sparks that could ignite nearby combustible materials. To minimize these risks, ensure proper grounding of all electrical systems to prevent electrical shock. Secure and protect your cables from damage with industrial-grade conduits and cable protectors. Avoid overloading a single circuit with multiple devices or power strips. Never rely on extension cords for long-term use, as they could deteriorate over time. And conduct regular inspections and maintenance of electrical systems to identify and address issues early. Flammable liquids and gas can ignite quickly and spread rapidly. These include gasoline and other fuels, cleaning solvents, and other chemical products used or stored in the workplace. Improper handling or storage can result in leaks, spills, or vapor release, all of which can easily catch fire if exposed to a source of heat. To minimize the risk of fires involving flammable materials, store any flammable liquids or gases in approved containers and safety cabinets, kept far away from any ignition sources and emergency exits. Safety cabinets should also be clearly labeled with "Flammable, keep fire away." Always follow the manufacturer guidelines for safe handling, using personal protective equipment as needed when working with these materials. Smoking poses a significant fire hazard in the workplace, as carelessly discarded cigarettes and other smoking materials can easily ignite nearby combustibles. To prevent smoking-related fire hazards, install clear signage such as "No smoking" or "No open flame" in areas where smoking is strictly prohibited, and clearly communicate these rules with all employees. Establish and enforce designated smoking areas that are well away from any flammable materials, work areas, or storage locations. These areas should be clearly marked as smoking areas and be equipped with appropriate ashtrays and receptacles for extinguishing and disposing of smoking materials. Always ensure that cigarettes, cigars, matches, and any other materials are fully extinguished before disposal. Only dispose of them in appropriate receptacles, never with the regular trash. Handling hazardous materials and containers is a critical aspect of fire safety in hazardous waste settings. Mishandling these materials can lead to spills, leaks, or even explosions, which can quickly escalate into a fire. To ensure safe handling, label all containers clearly and appropriately based on the type of hazardous material inside. Store containers in designated areas that are away from any heat sources and have proper ventilation. Follow specific procedures for opening containers, especially those containing volatile substances. Be prepared with spill containment kits and appropriate PPE to handle any accidental releases safely. Regularly inspect containers for any signs of damage, corrosion, or leaks, and address any issues immediately.